Young had some impressive plays today. Kind of, what have you seen from him since he got here?
Yeah, just really embracing what we're doing every single day. He's a talented football player, disciplined football player that works at it. And I think he's just really embracing himself and the culture. And no, he's doing a good job. He's attacking footballs, and you see that from his film at Bethel, and even dating back to high school at Nina. So yeah, he's doing a really good job for us. He's got to keep going, and we just got to get him ready for week one.
Yeah. Jack, talking about Young's ability to go after the ball, what is it about how he plays or his skill set that makes him able to find the ball?
He's got natural football IQ. I think he does a really good job anticipating stuff. He knows when routes are building and how things are developing, whether it's formationally, pre-snap, post-snap. So he's doing a really good job with that. He's just got a lot of natural football knack, and you got to keep using that as a strength for him.
When you've got players who are as experienced as Austin and Preston, how do you work the competition between Matthew and Matt and figure out play 4 in a game or when you want your best players to go? How do you figure that out?
Yeah, we got to give the Matt. I call them the Matties. We got to give the Matties some reps. Preston may have been around, but at the same time, there's no jobs given in our defense, and I think they do embrace that. They want the competition, so that's been really good. The Mats have done a good job of really learning the system and getting better every single day. We've just been really trying to push those guys to get reps with other groups and really work with other corners, work with other linebackers, getting other calls, making sure the whole entire defense is comfortable with us making the calls as seven defense.
Where have you seen, guys like Luke and Grant, obviously they flashed in the spring, just kind of grow since then, and where can they still grow as you get to more reps?
Yeah, it's still the oh my God, I'm at fall camp now. Now they were supposed to be going to prom in the spring, and now they're at fall camp, so it's a little bit of the shock of that. It's just getting over the anxiety. I think they just got normal freshman anxiety right now. They're both obviously talented players and really good players, but we do see growth every single day, and we really see in the meeting rooms more than anything. They're answering questions better. They're being accountable to the guys in the room, which has been awesome. And I just keep telling them, we say stack days every single day, just stack days and be a little bit better than they were the day before. So it's been good.
What has Traynor been able to give you guys? What did you see in film?
Yeah, he's got a good nastiness to him, tenacity to him. He's a little bit of a throwback guy. You got to kind of pull him back a little bit, as far as just some of the aggressiveness and the way he plays. But he definitely brings a Big Ten toughness, a Wisconsin Badger toughness. He's our type of guy. He's an effort and attitude, tough, nasty, discipline type of dude. And that's what he really brings to the room. He's got great energy every single day, and he's always ready to go. So that's what he's really been bringing more than anything.
Preston and Austin obviously have a lot of experience, but where did you see maybe them try to take a step forward in the summer in the understanding of this defense?
Yeah, they're just as far as just understanding the scheme and stuff like that. Yeah, they're just really doing a good job teaching the other guys, And I think as far as understanding the defense, they're just doing a better job of selling the message from Coach Tress and Coach Fink as well. It's not just us, our defense as coaches, it's their defense as well. They're embracing this thing and they believe in what we do, and that's been awesome. And it's, I can go tell them all we want, we're going to run this game, we're going to run this, and it's going to work. But it's so much more powerful when it's from your players. And that's what they've been doing better than anything. They sell what we're doing to the guys, and it's important. The modern day kid, you got to sell what you're doing, and they do a phenomenal job of that, selling our messaging as a staff.
How have you seen Owen kind of embrace the role that he has?
Yeah, he's awesome. Owen's great. Owen's played nickel. Owen's played safety. He's played a dollar, and the dollar defense. He's obviously played a ton of special teams. He embraces whatever he's needed. Coach me, coach. He's whatever he's got to do for a football program, he's going to do. And you see him out here trying to carve out a niche and carve out a little bit of a role right now, and it's been really good to see him. He's getting better every single day. Coach Power's been doing an awesome job with him. He's doing a good job progressing right now.
Have you done conversations with Austin about playing in the slot this offseason, and what do you like about him in the safety role, just focusing?
Yeah, we've always had conversations about it. Austin obviously was the best nickel on our roster last year. It's always, we're always going over things in case we need it. We'll rep him there, and in case we need it, we'll see how we get through Platteville. But we like him at the safety spot right now. He's got a knack for what we're doing schematically, and he's always ready to go back there. It's not that you don't have to know as much as nickel. There's probably a little more technicality from a technique standpoint. But he's, the dialogue is always open there with Austin to be able to swing whatever's best for our program. We're going to do with him.
Given his unique size, I think you guys knew it was going to be a process for Dunn back at the safety position. Just being that size obviously comes with a lot of challenges. In what ways does he just have to kind of grow and some of the littler, smaller things before he can really start seeing some reps here?
Yeah, so he's doing a good job learning the defense. We've been bouncing him around a little bit, learning both safety spots, and I think it's just some of the movement stuff and just being comfortable back there. He comes from a high school system and just not limited types of style of defense that he played, and I think it's just still learning some football stuff for him right now. He's really pushing it from a playbook standpoint, and just being more consistent every single day is gonna help out Rafi, and he's doing a better job for sure.
Jack, there's obviously a lot of time for me now in week one, but is it, in your coaching career, has it been hard to rotate safeties just because of that amount of communication that role is asked of? And how do you kind of view that ability to try to get more than just two guys out there?
Yeah, it's a fine line. I try to talk to the strike guys every single day about player loads and numbers and making sure we're taking care of the guys from a body standpoint. To make sure we have strength in numbers, but at the same time, there is a comfortability factor of a 6th-year senior like Preston Zachman always in the game, right? So there's a fine line, and we got to figure out what that is. Are we going to play 5-6 safeties? Probably not. But I do think it's really hard to go 2 safeties in a Big Ten season, especially with us having to play special teams and tackle backs and do a lot of things like that. So preferably we can get up to 4 or 5. That'd be the sweet spot we want to be, and then. It's Coach Trust and my job to put him in the right spots to play successfully.